Abarca Fitness fam, how we doing? Today's topic is going to be supplements for women specifically, ages 20, 30s, and 40s. They all have different goals. They're all trying to accomplish different things. We're going to tackle each and every single one of them. Okay, but first off, we got to hear about my client wins. I'm live with my clients now, the Abarca Fitness family. Let's see what we got. Shoot, hold on. Aaron, what's up, brother? You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, Brian, I can hear you.
Love it. Okay. Let's do one more message on the community chat. This way everybody knows we're live.
Okay, sure.
Thanks.
Recording in progress.
Let's do it. If you're logging in at say 1:45, let's do 5 hours. And let's do 6, okay. 6 hours. Yeah. Because that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. We'll do 6.
Ready now?
Either we're on the corner.
All right. Let's see. Gab, give me some wins, girl.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
A win is yesterday I pushed myself to go outside and I went on what ended up being like a hike as opposed to a nature walk, but I did go out with a friend and we went out on a trail and it was really nice. So it was like 2 hours walking outside.
I love that.
Yeah, it was a lot of elevation though, so I'm paying for it today.
Why, do you feel sore?
Huh?
Do you feel sore? Or are you feeling
Yeah, for sure.
a lot or a little bit?
I didn't study the trail. I guess I was expecting it to be like more flat and it ended up being like pretty much all incline for like the first half of it and on rocks, like slippery rocks. So it was like trying to like balance ourselves and stuff, but it worked out. We had a good time.
Oh God. That's good. At least you had a good time.
Yeah.
Oh man, all right, that's good. Well, Gab, it seems like you're the only person that's gonna get the extra 10 points. No problem. And we're gonna tackle the art of supplements between different ages. But we said, oh, well, never mind. Elaine just joined. Gab, do we have any questions for me before we move on? Any way I can support you?
No, not at this moment.
No, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm all here for you.
I know. Thank you.
Of course, Mama. Elaine, talk to me, girl. Give me a win.
Hey, Brian. I would say a win for me would be actually walking more and doing my 15K steps for the first time after like surgery and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I'd say that. And I didn't even realize that I did the 15K. I was just trying to like get out so I'm not stuck inside and just trying to like distract my mind from just.
Elaine, why are you acting all humble, girl? How are you gonna tell me you're gonna mistakenly hit 15K?
No, I wasn't actually paying attention to
Oh.
like my steps. Yeah, like I was just walking, and like, cause like I'm close to Hoboken, so I had a service nearby. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, like let me just walk. It's a 20-minute walk, and then I'm like, oh, I'll take the bus back, so I don't have to like I don't like overwhelm
Got it.
whatever's going on in here inside
Yeah.
my mouth. But then like before I even knew it, like my sister called me and was like, hey, I'm with baby, and you know she was working, so I was like, oh, let's stop at a park and I'll hang out and stuff like that. So I was like there for like an hour, and again, not even paying attention or counting my steps or just keeping track at all. I was just like
True.
walking to walk, and
Oh, I love
then
that.
it just happens. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did it, and I didn't like I wasn't like stressing or overwhelming myself or anything like that. So the fact that I did it without even realizing, I'm like, woo!
I love that.
I was actually happy because I'm like, I miss walking
Oh
as
yeah,
much as
bro.
I have been the past couple
Yeah.
months.
Well, I mean, like you're almost hitting your week to get cleared, right? When are you gonna be cleared to work out?
So I have a follow-up appointment tomorrow morning,
Perfect.
and then depending on how how it's healing and stuff like that,
Yeah.
because I feel the stitches coming off for the bottom.
Mhm.
I go from there.
Cool.
But yeah, so I'm still like not able to eat certain things. So I've been eating the same thing for like almost a week or trying to. And just taking my time even with my food. So, but yeah, like I go tomorrow, and then I don't know, it just all depends on what she says, and then I'll speak to you and Aaron.
Got it. Yeah,
Oh, you guys
and
look
then
up, yeah.
be ready to upload that training program.
Yeah, so I'm just like really like eager to go back. But I'm also like, I know that I still have to take it easy because I don't want to mess myself up, just by wanting to go back,
Yeah, of course, Elaine. I
Yeah.
hear you. Well, I mean, like, listen, the best thing you could do and try to focus on is the things that you can change, and the things you can change is
Yeah.
food, right? So you've been eating well, yeah.
Yeah,
Love
it's been taking me like almost like an hour to get through a meal, but
Have you tried these?
Yeah, I've been doing those for most mornings.
Good.
But then I guess like I'm not used to having it almost every single morning. So I try to switch it up with the yogurt or like maybe like some bread with peanut butter.
Mhm.
Like I think I had bread bread with peanut butter and honey.
Yup.
And I had no idea that was good. It tasted weird at first because I'm not used to that. But
Right.
again, it's still even if it was soft, like I can't use like my back tooth, so it did take me a while to like finish
I hear you.
what I was
Yeah,
yeah.
It's normal.
So yeah, so like I haven't had much like I had the appetite, but me taking that long to finish, it's like so dreading. So I'm like, I don't even want it. I don't even want it. So I've had some days like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So it's been hard hitting that nutrition goal because like it takes so long to eat something that I'm like, yeah, I'd rather just like I'm not gonna even go through with the whole thing, I just try to. I push myself because I'm like I need to, even though like I'm not like in the gym, I still move around, but I can't forget the nutrition aspect of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You don't want to reverse the results that you've already seen and change and apply it in the last few months. Absolutely, like.
Yeah, and I feel like it did take me some time to get my body used to like actually eating. Now I don't like when it's time, like my body tells me to eat, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat. And I don't gag at the sight of having breakfast.
Good.
Like it's just something that I've implemented in my body to the point where like, you're used to it, and I don't want to go back. So definitely been trying to keep it up, but it's been hard because everything is just, I feel it's a let. Like I'm not excited for food, but
I hear
I'm
you.
excited for all these things. But I'm like, I'll find that excitement again once I don't have this pain anymore.
Right. I hear you, Elaine.
Yeah.
I hear you. So we're just gonna be pending on the doctor's appointment tomorrow, and that'll just determine your training program. But listen, from the clients that I've had who's had that procedure done, worst case scenario, this is like worst case, they'll say, okay, just chill out for like 3 more days, and then you can start later on during the week. Worst case. And the best case is like, yeah, you're asked to go to the gym today, And knowing you, you'll probably go straight to the gym.
No,
So-
I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna have my back covered just in case.
Yeah, just in
Cause I'm
case.
like a few blocks away, so I'm like, can I go or not?
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
But
No,
yeah.
or you know what you could even do is like even regardless, just like go there, show up there, and just go for that walking. You showing up at the gym and just checking in and feeling like you're at the gym will make you just kind of like lower stress a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm like,
That's a good idea.
I think I passed by. I don't know if I mentioned this like on Wednesday's call, but I passed by and I'm like, I remember the good times I used to come there, and I would just do like I'd say like probably like on Sunday, like
Yeah.
like I don't know why I'm being so dramatic, but it just
Listen,
it
you'll
feels weird.
get back, girl. You'll get back. Don't worry about it, Elaine.
yeah.
Elaine, is there anything I can support you with right now?
I do have a question.
Talk to me. I
I
got
mean,
answers.
this question has been on my mind for the past couple weeks. I don't know why. I feel like I ask like all these other things, but except this. So when you lose weight, like, do you lose weight like everywhere in your body, not just like belly fat and your arm and I guess like legs in a way? Like, do you lose weight in your hands? I know you do in your face, but on feet and like,
Everywhere.
Does it apply everywhere?
Simple answer everywhere.
Oh wow.
The more complex answer is in what order, and that just depends on everybody's anatomy.
Oh wow, okay. I just wanted to like ask because I'm like, I mistakenly wore Helen's shoes like the other day, and I'm like, we're not even the same size. She's like a kid size,
That's funny.
and like I'm like a 6 woman's, but well, depending, but yeah, I tried it on, and she's like, oh my god, you stretched out my shoes. I was like, bitch, no, I didn't. And I'm like, I didn't even know that they were her shoes because like we had like similar shoes. So I'm like, I just tried them on and I'm like, they actually feel like good. I'm like, I didn't know that you can lose weight
Well,
in your feet or at
let,
some
let
point.
me let me rephrase. You're not like your feet are not gonna grow. Your feet aren't gonna shrink.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure there's a certain percentage of people that have like very very thick feet because they're overweight. However, like your shoe size isn't gonna grow because you lost weight. You're not gonna go from a size 7 women's to a size 5. That's not gonna happen
Okay.
because you got your bones there, right? Your bones are not gonna
Yeah.
shrink.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like I don't wear her shoes at all, but
Mm.
that just so happens to fit. So I'm
Yeah.
like, that's weird. But yeah, like I don't know. Like I feel like my legs are like
Mm.
thinner, or not even thinner, but like more toned.
Yeah, I like that.
And I don't know. Like everyone has been like seeing the difference. Like I saw a friend, I think Friday night. And she was like, oh my God. She was like, I remember I saw her like 2 months ago when I first told her that I was like, doing the gym and I'm doing this program and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And then she was like, oh my God. She was like, you look amazing. Like, I see it. Like, I see that you're glowing. I see that you lost weight. And she's like, just keep going, And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like super excited to keep going.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's interesting. And okay, and so follow like another question for
Yeah.
the same question that I had. Do you see it within like a couple months or like how long would it all take for all this change to happen to your body?
Typically, the first form of results that you're going to see in working out will be feeling and strength wise. It's more of like a feeling type. So if you start working out or strength training or trying to burn fat, you're gonna start realizing that you're gonna be a little bit more energetic the first week or two. Then after that, you're also going to start lifting heavier weights if you're doing strength training. You'll also be able to sleep better. Those are the first form of results in progress. However, by the 3rd to 6th week, anywhere between those 3, is where you actually start seeing the physical results, where your pants are getting loose and your sleeves are a little looser rather than being tight. You're gonna be able to close your belt on like the third hole rather than the first. Little things like that. That's when the real noticeable results you're gonna start seeing, and then seeing it in person as well, between the 3rd to 6th week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, then you are absolutely right, Pretty Doctor, because I have been seeing it.
Yeah, I love it, girl.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm so amazed. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I remember I couldn't wear this because it didn't fit, and now I can wear it. And I'm honestly taking advantage of all the clothes that I won't end up wearing because I'm going to be doing
Yeah.
the program. So I'm like, I'm just going to try to see if I can like get it altered so that I can just, because like I can't keep getting a new wardrobe every time I lose a few pounds, So I'm just going to like make use of the clothes and just figure it out as I go. And then once I get to my goal weight, that's when I'll do the whole thing,
Exactly.
I'll get a whole new wardrobe.
Oh yeah, girl. Oh yeah. Do you have any other questions?
Not right now. I'll probably have more
Love it.
by Wednesday.
Love it. Well, fam, we'll start off with announcements first before I hit the topic, and just as a hold on, let me record this. As a reminder. Okay, cool. As a reminder, so with announcements, this month we're gonna have 2 challenges. First challenge is gonna start tomorrow, and the second challenge is gonna start at the end of this month. Okay? Is TBD, is to be decided on specific dates, but expect 2 challenges for this month. Who's excited? Give me some fire emojis, fam. Like, we got 2 challenges for this month. I don't even.
I am definitely.
Aaron, I don't even think we've had 2 challenges in one single month, have we? I want to see some fire
Yeah.
emojis on the chat.
We have it, yeah.
We have it, right? See, I'm in such a giving mood. We're gonna do 2 challenges for this month. I love it. Okay, so we got 2 challenges for this month of October. Our challenge will start tomorrow, and at the end of this call, I'm gonna be dropping the sauce, the specific criteria for the challenge that starts tomorrow. And Elaine and Gab, and Aaron, if you want to note this, Elaine and Gab will be getting extra points for showing up today. Okay? On today's topic, we're going to be talking about supplements for women specifically, depending on their ages. Depending on their ages. Okay? So supplements are supposed to be support, it's not supposed to be your diet. That's number 1. You want to get it out of the way. Okay? They don't replace foods, they don't replace workouts, and they don't replace sleep. But the right ones can make a huge difference. Okay? So specifically for women in their 20s. You know what? Let's backtrack. I want to give you a nice overview. A nice little overview. For women in your 20s, you want to focus on energy and recovery. For women in your 20s, you want to focus on energy and recovery. Women in your 30s, you want to focus on stress and hormone balance. And women in your 40s, you want to focus on strength and bone health. Okay? These are the top 2 things you want to focus on depending on your age. They're not the only things. Before people start asking me, wait, I'm 21, so I shouldn't be focusing on strength. I did not say that. These are the top 2 priority things that you need to make sure you're focusing on first. Okay? In your 20s, energy and recovery. In your 30s, stress and hormone balance. In your 40s, strength and bone health. Okay? Do we have any questions based on what I just said right now before I tackle each age group? Give me yes or no on the chat. Yes or no on the chat. Yes or no on the chat. No, perfect. All right. So let's start with women in their 20s. We want to focus on more energy and building habits. So the goal here is to build lean muscle, recover fast, and stay energized. You want to be higher in energy. Okay? So the first one is going to be protein powders. Protein powder. Why? Most women don't eat enough protein. I'm sure the women that are on this call right now and the women that are going to be watching the replay, before they joined this program, they were under consuming protein. They were probably less than 100 grams of protein. Okay? Anyone on this chat was less than 100 grams of protein per day before they joined the Abarca Fitness community? You could say me. Gab says me. Why do women struggle with eating protein? They struggle because... That's a good question, Elaine. I assume they struggle because essentially most women think about if they eat too much, they will gain weight, or they gain more weight. And they don't, between comparing men and women have more of a unstable relationship with food rather than men. And they always feel like if they eat more, they will get fat. I think primarily in a simple way, that might be the reason why they struggle with eating protein. And then if they do eat, they're because of hormonal imbalance, because of menstrual cycles, because of cravings and things like this, and it's not your fault, they have cravings for sugar, carbs, and things like this, and they don't prioritize protein. And most chicken, steak, turkey, fish isn't sexy, isn't like something you crave. You're craving more pizza, you're craving more Italian food, you're craving more things like this. Okay? Good question. So the best use of protein is 1 scoop equaling 20 to 30 grams of protein per serving. Okay? And you want to use this post-workout or after workout. After working out within 1 hour, you want to be consuming 20 to 30 grams of protein. Okay? Or especially when meals fall short. Okay? If you have no time to eat something at work, if you have no time to warm up your food, a protein powder is a phenomenal replacement. Okay? And most women, they don't eat enough protein, which end up having, it's harder for them to recover, stay full, and tone up. Okay? The top brands that I recommend I'm putting in this chat. We got Legion and we got Orgain Organic Protein. Those are my top. Okay, second one is creatine monohydrate. Why? Creatine monohydrate boosts strength, glute growth, and recovery. It's safe and it's the most researched supplement. The best use for creatine is 3 to 5 grams daily, any time of the day, even on rest days, yes. Even on rest days, yes. These are my two brands, Optimum Nutrition and Thorne Creatine. Those are my 2 favorite brands for creatine for women. For women specifically. Okay? This is women in their 20s trying to increase their energy and building habits. Are you guys ready for the last one? Give me a fire emoji on the chat if this is helpful. A fire emoji, yes. Dope, love it. Okay, so the third one is going to be a multivitamin with iron. Multivitamin with iron. Why? Because it covers gaps in between your diet. Okay, of your nutrients. Some of these nutrients have gaps in them. Like if you're consuming too much protein shakes, you're not getting, or like too much in regards to like, this is your only source of meals throughout the whole day, unless you have like certain situations, like a surgery, okay? If you're dependent on just protein shakes that's processed like this, and it's not real food, there's gonna be little gaps in your nutrition because you're not getting the proper sources of nutrients that should come from whole foods like fish, chicken, beef, things like this. Okay, so that's where the multivitamins come in. Multivitamins also support your energy and your menstrual cycle as well. Why? Because most 20-year-olds and even some 30-year-olds, they're very low in iron. And if they're very low in iron, their menstrual cycles are unstable. This is the truth. Why? Because they're not getting the proper nutrients. So you want to take these multivitamins daily with food. Okay, and I'm gonna drop my favorite go-to brands is Garden of Life and Now. Garden of Life and Now. I just put it on the chat. Garden of Life and Now. Okay, any questions on the 20-year-old section? We're gonna move on to the 30s. Any questions on the 20-year-olds section? Chat, yes or no? Let me know if I can move on. YouTube, we're talking about the top 3 supplements for women specifically between the ages of 20s, 30s, and 40s. Each one is catered to each individual age. So in the 20s, it was creatine monohydrate, protein powder, and multivitamin. Okay, now we're getting into the 30s. That's a good question, YouTube. You want to focus on hormones and stress balance. How do we do this? How do we do this? These are the 3 top supplements. And the goal here with the hormones and stress balance is balance busy schedules, stress, hormones levels from your menstrual cycle or from your partner, from your kids, from your sister or your brother or your parents. Okay, first one is omega-3 fish oil. Why? It supports your hormones, it reduces inflammation, and helps recovery. It supports your hormones, it reduces inflammation, and helps recovery. The best use of these fish oils is 1 to 3 grams daily with a meal. Okay? The brands for omega-3 fish oil are going to be on the chat. Boom. Nordic Naturals Ultimate Omega and Viva Naturals Omega-3 Fish Oil. Okay, next one is magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate. Why is this important? It improves your sleep. It reduces stress and it helps with recovery and cramps, especially during your menstrual cycle. The best use of these is 200 to 400 milligrams at night. It needs to be glycinate form though. It needs to be glycinate form. The best brands is Doctor's Best Magnesium Glycinate. And Pure Encapsulations by Magnesium Glycinate. Whatever. Sorry, the font is a little off. Cool. Are you guys getting sauce? Let me know. I need a pulse. Give me some fire emojis. Are you guys learning something? Gab says, I have some magnesium, but it's a triple mag supplement. Is that okay? So if it doesn't have magnesium glycinate, finish those, it's okay. I'd recommend getting magnesium glycinate though, because it's gonna help you get your magnesium up and also it's gonna support you with some sleep. It's not gonna support you with sleep and it's not gonna support you with the things that I mentioned if it doesn't have glycinate on it. Oh, okay, so magnesium, yours has malate, glycinate, and citrate, that's fine. That's fine. That's good. Very good, thumbs up. Very good. Okay, and the last one is vitamin D3. Most adults, especially women, are deficient in vitamin D3. What does vitamin D3 do? It boosts your mood, it boosts your energy, it balances your hormones, and it strengthens your bones. The best use is 2,000 to 5,000 IUs daily, preferably with food. The brands. Here are the brands. First one is Now Foods and Thorne. Those are the brands. Chat, any questions on women in their 30s balancing their hormones and balancing their stress? Give me a yes or no. All right, guys, that's no problem. Okay. Now, women in their 40s. Our main focus for women in their 40s is to focus on hormones and longevity. Hormones and longevity. We need to support your hormones, we need to support your bone health, and we need to protect muscle as much as possible. How do we do that? We focus on collagen and vitamin C. Collagen and vitamin C. Why? Because it supports joints, skin, hair, bones, and it also helps with recovery. The best use here is 10 to 20 grams of collagen daily. I am going to stress though, do not take it as a form of protein powder because it doesn't have enough amino acids. That's a side note. Okay, do not take it as a form of protein powder. Okay? So 10 to 20 grams of collagen daily, take with vitamin C for better absorption. If you consume it with vitamin C, you would absorb it more faster and more efficient. All right, second one is calcium and vitamin D3. Why? Because it protects, calcium will protect your bone health. Okay, as your estrogen level starts to drop because you're in your 40s, and you're more susceptible to premenopausal symptoms, or you're in early menopause, your estrogen starts to drop. Okay? So why you're taking calcium and vitamin D is so that you can prevent any bone loss. We don't want to lose any bones. The density of the bone will start to shiver. So the best use is 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium per day. 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium daily per day. Plus vitamin D3 for absorption. Okay, this is if you are in your 40s. In your 40s, you're focusing on hormones and longevity. We already spoke about the supplements for the your 20s and 30s. We're talking about your 40s now. Gab says, does that have to be a vitamin C supplement, or can it be orange juice or for the collagen? It has to be a vitamin C supplement, because orange juice will have either fake vitamin C. It would also have low quality vitamin C. It's not that good. I will get the supplement because it's more pure and solid rather than vitamin C from orange juice. And plus the orange juice is nowadays it's not natural. It's not efficient. Unless you're literally just squeezing the oranges every single morning, but that just takes too much time. Calcium vitamin D3 recommended dosage is 500 to 1,000 milligrams. Okay, and the brands of calcium and D3, you could actually order this together. Citrical calcium plus D3, and Nature Made calcium with vitamin D3. Nature Made calcium by vitamin D3. Okay, and the last but not least, for women in their 40s, for hormone support and longevity, is protein powder. Okay, it's essential, especially during this age while you're dealing with premenopause or even menopause, to start fighting against muscle loss. You want to support toning and you want to keep your metabolism strong. How do you do that? Having more protein. Okay, have 1 scoop of protein that I've recommended before. Again, I already put it up there, Legion Weight Plus or Oregon Organic Plant Protein. Have 1 scoop to fill the protein gaps or after your workout. Just remember, guys, supplements don't replace real food, workouts, or sleep. But when you pick the right ones for your age, they fill the gaps, keep you healthy, and keep you efficient. Okay? So just a recap, in your 20s, you want to focus on energy and recovery. In your 30s, you want to focus on stress and hormone levels. And on your 40s, you want to focus on strength and bone health. Okay? So a proper recap. Women in their 20s, you need protein powder, creatine monohydrate, and multivitamins with iron. Very important. Women in their 30s, you want to get omega-3 fish oil, magnesium glycinate, and vitamin D3. Needs to be glycinate, needs to be magnesium glycinate. And women in their 40s needs to get collagen and vitamin C, calcium and vitamin D3, and protein powder. Now, like I mentioned before, these aren't the only 2 things you want to focus on, but these are the 2 things that should be your priority based on your age. Okay, any questions on what I mentioned on this call? The call is recorded. I made sure to record it. It's going to be posted on the help folder. Okay. If it helps, would you guys want me to write down the notes from this call and post it on the community chat? Yes, please. Okay, no problem. All right. Aaron, I'm gonna send you the notes. I'm gonna send it to you privately in a message, okay? And then if you can just post it for them, please. All right, so I just sent it to you now, Aaron. Just take out any of the dashes or anything like that, okay? What's next? Okay, so just to recap, I saw that Manny just joined midway. There's gonna be 2 challenges this month. One that starts tomorrow and another one at the end of the month. Okay, this is the first time we're dropping 2 challenges in 1 month. Oh look, my boy Donnie here is on Instagram. What's going on, Donnie? We miss you, bro. We're about to start some challenges, G. Can I join? You could join the program. Manny says hi. By the way, Donnie. Okay, so we have two challenges. One that starts tomorrow, the other one that starts at the end of this month. Okay? The one that starts tomorrow, because you 3, Aaron, make sure we add Manny to the call or to the extra points. You guys are gonna get extra points for this challenge, number 1, and number 2, you guys are gonna get the first breakdown of the challenge before it goes live tonight. Now this may change, but not significantly. This will, yes, VIP points. This may change, but not significantly. This is basically going to be the challenge. So because it's October, it's gonna be called the Boo Tea Challenge. The Boo Tea Challenge. If you guys don't get it, I have a little ghost there that says boo. Okay, this is a 7-day consistency challenge. It is based on consistency. It's designed to keep you on track with your fitness habits and celebrate your progress together. Okay, everybody on the chat laughing at me. So, the criteria, all 3 are required each day. The hydration habit, drink your water and log it. You need to log it. Nutrition accountability, post your cooked meal or meal prep. I don't want to see any of this shit. I want to see a proper meal at some point during the day. Okay, and we're going to be checking on the community chat. And then movement checking. You have to check into any movement. I get some of you guys are in different programs. Some of you guys, I only require and only tell you guys to work out 2 times a week, or maybe 5 times a week, or 7 times a week. So to keep it fair, each of you guys have some activity levels to do every single day. So I need you to check into any activity level, any movement checking, okay? Whether it's your workout or your daily activity, okay? This is the key thing though, guys. It's 7 days. You must check in on all 3 categories every single day to stay in the challenge. If you miss 1 day or skip a check-in, you are out of the raffle. This is a raffle challenge. Think of it as putting points on a board daily. 7 days in a row, that means you're in. And you're into the raffle. Okay? I'm going to sort out the point system. So I don't have the point system here, but we will give you 3 the advantage for this challenge because you guys showed up to your call. So everybody celebrate, put a fire emoji on the fact that you 3, Gab, Elaine, and Manny, have extra points and have the advantage for this challenge. Nobody else has these notes. Nobody else knows the criteria. So get your sneakers and your shoes ready, get your water bottles ready, get your meal prep ready, get your food, get everything ready because I am dropping all this information tonight and no one's gonna be ready except y'all three. All right? Do we have any questions so far? I see a lot of you. I see a lot of fire emojis. I love it. Any questions so far, fam? Talk to me, Elaine. You can unmute yourself.
So for me, since I'm still like recovering from my mouth, how would that work for me? Like food, and I know that like working out, I'm not sure if I can do that just yet, so.
Yeah, that's a good question. So with your workouts, like I said, you just have physical activity. So you're gonna have I'll make sure to have Aaron give you even like 3K steps or even 1K steps in your habit. This way, even if you're walking just a little bit down the street, that still kind of counts. Okay, this way you're not in a disadvantage. And then in terms of food, this isn't your whole diet, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so what other foods are you consuming?
Like today I had like some tuna for
Perfect.
breakfast.
There you go.
Some bread.
You take a
it was
picture.
soft.
You take a picture of that. You put it in a community chat. That counts. So you're in the challenge, girl.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Like let's say I have like a yogurt and a banana for breakfast. Like, does that count, or it has to be like an actual like meal that I cook? And again, I'm as of now, I'm still trying to I'm getting back into eating like solids. So.
Yeah, of course. Yes, I'll count that because you just had surgery.
Okay,
Okay,
sounds good.
I got you, girl.
Thanks.
Always. All right. Anyone else? Any questions? You guys have the advantage, ladies. No? All right. I love you all. Have the best Sundays ever. Enjoy your days with your loved ones. Bye. Peace. Happy Sunday. Hell yeah. Question, any advice for a newbie in the gym, like any supplements for growth, muscle, or bone pain? I just went over all this shit. I literally just went over all that. The supplements and all that, like that's literally what I just went over. I would rewatch this again, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, it's right there. Just watch it. Okay? Let's see if there's any other questions. I literally just reviewed that. Specifically joint pain. Oh, okay. Specifically joint pain. I would go for the fish oil, omega-3 fish oil. Drank lots of Guinness last night. My shits are black liquid. Ill. He's a grinder, or are you? When should I have calcium tablets, vitamin E, and orange tablet, like dinner or in the morning? Preferably with food, the exploring traveler. Yeah, I hope this helped, exploring traveler. Much love, girl or guy. Peace.